Hey friends, this is Robert here at Daybird Aviaries. I just wanted to show you this new, to me, chicken brooder that I have acquired. But first I want to give you a tour and just show you the progress that we have made in our bird house, our bird barn. You know that we have moved all of our buildings so that they're end to end. Well, this is the brooder. It is an old antique brooder stack. It's made by Oakley Manufacturing. The thing is about 30 years old. We're going to put it right in the middle of this open area. But first we got to get it all cleaned up. It has so much dirt and grime on it. We had to pressure wash it 2 or 3 times to get everything loosened up. The trays are mostly rusted out. I'm not going to be able to use all of the trays, but that's okay. We're going to make good use of this. But first we got to get rid of this old electrical stuff. There's no way I'm going to trust that. It is old and dried up, dry rotten and brittle. I mean, just look at that cord, that plug. The way it's made, each level, there are 5 levels on this thing, and each level has its own heat source and thermostat, but it's all wired in together. There you can see the inside. The thermostat is there, that little thing on the left, and then the heater is built into the top of each of those levels. I'm eventually going to rip all of those out. You'll see that later on in the video in just a few minutes. But it originally came with a wafer thermostat, and the little knobs were on the outside, but a lot of those are broken off. I doubt any of this works properly, at least. And so I'm just going to remove it. I'm gonna put heat lamps inside and just use that. If y'all don't know how these wafer thermostat works, it's called a bimetallic thermostat. The wafer expands as it gets warmer, and it turns the heater on and off with that little switch. But you can see it's got doors everywhere, big doors on the back, and then the sides are open. I'm just going to cut all this junk loose from it. And there's that wafer thermostat, one of them that we took out. There were 5. You might be able to hear it clicking. That's the switch. As it gets hotter, that wafer would expand and hit that switch and turn it off, and that would turn off the heat source, that heater in there. Like I said, I'm going to take all of those out and just discard all those. I've got to get it clean first. It's just a mess. In the past, we've brooded chickens, well, in cardboard boxes and in aquariums and in plastic totes and tubs. I tried brooding them in a plastic water trough one time, but the heat lamp melted the plastic, and now I can't even use it as a water tub. I have it filled with soil compost, and we're going to plant tomatoes in it. But we're just washing out all the spider webs and everything. I'm not going to try to restore this or even refinish it. I'm just reusing it. You know, we're supposed to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Along with that is restore and refinish. I'm not going to repaint this. I like the aged look to it, but I want the dirt gone. And so what you're not going to see me doing is scrubbing it with soap and water, but I will do that and then rinse it all off. Right now I'm just getting the cobwebs, spider webs, and just soaking it basically, just to get all the dirt and grime off. But I'm excited to have this. I could probably put 250 baby chickens, day-old baby chicks in here, and have plenty of room for them to move around. I could probably do way more than that, with each level being heated separately. I'm never going to have that many chickens at one time, though. There's Daniel making a rare appearance. He didn't know that he was being filmed. Nobody tell him that, okay? Don't call him up and say, hey, your dad put you in a video. He would be very upset with me. But he does exist. We do have three boys and a daughter. You see, I've got my work cut out for me. If you look at movement in the cages in the back, those are lovebirds and conures and Quaker parrots. And behind where the camera is sitting is where all the ringneck parakeets and larger conures are housed. Here's one of the heating elements that I have removed. It has that deflector, that wide piece of metal on it. It was kind of like a shelf inside there, but I've taken all that out. I've stripped it all out. Like I said, there's no way I would trust it. There's Jeremiah looking at one of them, and then that's showing you the shelf, the baffles, the deflector that's still in those lower levels that I haven't taken out yet. It has wire grids that go in and then trays underneath that. I've sprayed those with Rust-Oleum rubber coating, kind of like a Flex Seal kind of spray paint. That's Jonathan helping to run an extension cord over to where these are. And there's our baby chicks. Those are the Easter eggers and the olive eggers that I bought previously. And you can see I've just ran the plug for a heat lamp through one of the holes that was left when I took out the thermostat. It has troughs on the outside that hang on there, and these wire doors. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I left that on, didn't edit that out. That was kind of gross. But each level has 3 troughs that hang on the outside of the brooder, so you can use 1 for water and 2 for food. And that's just going to work out great. You can see these wire grids open up on each side. They have little clips that hold it. There's little... Everything that opens has a latch on it to close it. If you ever come across one of these old Oakley brooder stacks, you need to go ahead and pick it up and bring it home, drag that thing home, clean it and strip it out, do whatever you need to do so that you can use it. But aren't these little chicks just beautiful? This is going to work out great for me. I'll give you an update next week and show you all the chicks in here. Just thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.